Hey there, and a massive welcome to the Chiaro channel. Get ready to absolutely fuel your curiosity.
We are your ultimate learning partner. We're all about taking those really complex ideas and turning them into absolute clarity. So let's dive right into today's explainer.
But today, we are actually deploying real, functioning infrastructure to the internet. Our goal is to build a web server that is fully functional and accessible to the public internet. This diagram maps out the three things we need before starting: an active AWS account, a pre-existing key pair, and a ready-to-use Bootstrap script. We will perform every step directly within the AWS Management Console. Configuring a public-facing asset from these individual parts provides a practical look at how compute, storage, and networking interact to serve content. Let's begin by using the main AWS console search bar. Type in EC2 to locate and open the EC2 dashboard. The console has a lot of options that can easily distract you. Focus on the orange Launch Instance button and click it to get started. Step 1 is assigning a unique, recognizable name to the server, so we can track and manage it easily later on. Next, we choose an Amazon Machine Image, or AMI. An AMI acts as a foundational template that contains the operating system and any built-in applications. We will stick with the default Amazon Linux AMI because it is optimized perfectly for a general-use web server. We then move to the instance type. This setting dictates the exact amount of computing power our server will possess. Open the drop-down menu and explicitly select the T2.micro option. This diagram shows the specific hardware breakdown of the T2.micro instance. It provides one virtual CPU and 1 GB of memory. Most importantly for our budget, this specific configuration is eligible for the free tier, keeping us safe from unexpected billing surprises. To ensure we can securely log in later, we select our pre-existing key pair. This injects a public key into the server while we keep the private key. By defining the AMI and the instance type, we have established both the technical capabilities and the economic footprint of our new server. Now we transition down to the network settings. Here, we must define exactly how the outside world is allowed to communicate with our specific server. This is a critical failure point. If we do not explicitly permit HTTP traffic, our web server will remain completely invisible to the internet. To fix this, look at the network panel and check the box labeled Allow HTTP traffic from the internet. Scroll down to the storage settings and leave the default configuration exactly as it is: 8 GB using a GP3 elastic block store volume. This default 8 GB allocation gives us ample disk space for running a basic web serving application. This brings us to a second major failure point. The Amazon Linux AMI we selected earlier is completely generic and does not automatically start any web server software on its own. Expand the often missed Advanced Details toggle at the bottom of the page and scroll down until you locate the User Data field. The User Data field allows us to inject a Bootstrap script that executes system commands automatically upon the server's very first boot. This mockup displays the User Data field. Go ahead and paste the provided script in here, which tells the server to install and activate the Nginx web server software. With our settings locked in, click the Launch Instance button at the bottom of the screen. We took raw compute power, applied open network rules, and added a startup script. That specific combination transforms a basic instance into an automated live service. Our newly launched server initiates communication immediately, rapidly broadcasting its presence directly out to the wider global internet. Wait a few seconds for the success confirmation screen to appear, and then navigate directly into the specific details page for your new instance. Here on the summary page, locate your unique public IPv4 address string and copy it to your clipboard. Next, open a brand new empty web browser tab and paste that copied IP address directly into the URL bar. As you can see in this browser image, hitting enter loads the default Nginx web page. This confirms our configuration worked, proving the server is live and accepting public traffic. Completing this workflow establishes the practical routine you will use every time you need to deploy and configure a cloud server.
Well, that is a wrap. I really hope you enjoyed this explainer. We absolutely love breaking these complex topics down for you guys. So if you want to support our work, it would mean the world if you took a quick second to drop a like, hit that subscribe button, and definitely tap the bell icon. Still hungry for more? Head straight over to our channel for plenty of other explainers. Keep learning, and I'll see you next time.